At 27 years old, Ethan realized something terrifying. He was alive, but he wasn't really living. Every morning felt the same. Wake up tired, check his phone, scroll for hours, watch other people become successful online, while his own life slowly fell apart. And the worst part, nobody knew, because from the outside, he looked completely normal, but inside, he was drowning. Every night, Ethan promised himself the same thing. Tomorrow will be different. Tomorrow I'll wake up early. Tomorrow I'll start working on myself. Tomorrow I'll finally change my life. But tomorrow never came. It disappeared into distractions, into TikTok, into Netflix, into scrolling endlessly while watching everyone else live the life he wanted. Slowly, Ethan became addicted to escaping reality. And without realizing it, years disappeared. One night, rain hit the windows outside his apartment. The room was dark. Only the glow of his phone lit up his exhausted face. Then suddenly, his phone vibrated. Unknown number. Ethan ignored it. Another vibration. He opened the message lazily, and instantly, his heart stopped. The message said, "You become me in 10 years." Ethan frowned. "What?" He typed quickly. "Who is this?" The reply came immediately. "I'm you. From the future." Ethan laughed nervously. "Very funny." Then another message appeared. "You wasted our life." Suddenly, a photo arrived. Ethan opened it slowly and froze. It was him, older, broken, empty eyes, pale skin, no emotion left, like someone who had completely lost the will to live. Ethan's breathing became heavier. Then more messages appeared. "You kept waiting for motivation. You kept saying tomorrow. You kept choosing comfort." And slowly, we lost everything. Ethan stared at the screen in silence. His chest felt tight, because deep down, he already knew it was true. The lights in the apartment suddenly flickered, once, twice, then complete silence. Ethan looked up slowly, and in the black reflection of his laptop screen, he saw someone standing behind him. Ethan turned around carefully, and his blood ran cold. It was him, his future self. The older version looked exhausted, not physically, spiritually, like life had slowly destroyed him from the inside. Future Ethan stared at him silently for a few seconds, then finally spoke, quietly. "Do you know what hurts the most?" Ethan couldn't move. Future Ethan stepped closer. "Not failure. Regret." Thunder echoed outside the apartment. "Every single day, I remembered the person we could have become. And every night, I hated you for wasting our future." Ethan's voice trembled. "What happened to us?" Future Ethan smiled painfully. "Nothing. That was the problem. We stayed comfortable. We stayed distracted. We kept waiting for the perfect moment." He looked Ethan directly in the eyes. But the perfect moment never comes. Rain poured harder outside. The future version walked toward the window slowly. The city lights looked cold, empty, lifeless. Then he spoke again. "You know what destroys most people? Not pain. Distraction. Because pain wakes people up. But distraction keeps them asleep forever." Ethan sat there frozen in silence. Future Ethan reached into his jacket and placed an old notebook onto the desk. Ethan opened it slowly, and his eyes widened instantly. Unfinished business ideas, goals abandoned halfway, dreams never chased, skills never learned, an entire life wasted by procrastination. Then Ethan reached the final page. Age 18, too distracted. Age 21, too comfortable. Age 24, too afraid. Age 27, completely lost. Ethan's hands started shaking violently. Tears rolled down his face, because for the first time in his life, he understood something terrifying. Nobody was coming to save him. Not motivation, not luck, not some magical opportunity. Only discipline could save his future now. The next morning, Ethan changed everything. He deleted every distraction controlling his life. The endless scrolling, the fake dopamine, the excuses, the comfort zone that was quietly destroying him. For the first time in years, he chose discomfort over regret. He started waking up early, going to the gym, reading books, learning high-value skills, working in silence while everyone else wasted time online. Days became months, months became years. Slowly, his entire life transformed. Not because motivation suddenly appeared, but because discipline finally did. Years later, Ethan stood in front of the mirror again. But this time, he saw something different staring back at him. Confidence, peace, purpose. Then suddenly, his phone vibrated one last time. Unknown number. Ethan opened the message slowly. One final sentence appeared on the screen. "Thank you. You saved us." And the number disappeared forever. Your future self is watching you right now. And every decision you make today is creating the person you will become.